So NIO has just cut prices, but secretly. And it's like on a need to know basis. If you're a customer, you guys got to know this. If you're a NIO owner and you're stumbling across this video, pretend you never watched this video. As you guys may or may not know, NIO's no longer sharing the promos for upcoming months. However, one thing that did, I guess they accidentally forgot was for NIO owners, if you share your battery swap poster, how many swaps you got, and then you got this QR code to get people to basically essentially scan and test drive the car. Well, one of the posters leaks the current promo, which is, of course, price cuts. Well, we're not going to call it price cuts, they're going to call it discounts. And obviously, NIO doesn't want everybody to know about this. So if a NIO owner asks you, hey, are there any price cuts? What's going on with that? You say, what price cuts, man? I don't know any price cuts. NIO doesn't cut prices. They never cut prices. I don't know anything about price cuts, all right? So don't share this video, all right? Don't you dare share this video. So how much are they cutting prices or discounting? Well, for the 777, ET7, EC7, and ES7, those cars are not selling that well. They're discounting those cars by as much as 10,000 RMB. Straight up. And then for all other vehicles, you get 5,000 RMB discount. Straight up, guys. This is no contingencies, no like you got to buy this type of car or whatever. Straight up, you go to the store, you want to buy this car, you get discount. And on top of that, of course, we all know that NIO has inventory car discounts that ranges from 6,000 all the way to 24,000. So combine that together, boom, you got yourself pretty heavy discount. Now, why did NIO cut prices? Well, it's kind of obvious, isn't it? I mean, if you watch my previous video, which you must watch my previous video, why the ES8 was a big success, you can tell that deliveries for all the other guys are, apart from ES8, has sort of been not doing that great. All right, I wouldn't say bad, but you know, ET5 and ET5T chugging along, ES6 kind of low, going down a little. Could be because of the EC6 that's coming out and people are switching orders for that. Could be possible. But then also, if you look at the 777, just not delivering that well. I went to the delivery center about a month or so ago, and you couldn't even see a single ET7. I only saw one EC7, and there were no ES7s. All right, so out of the 777s, I only saw one car. That's pretty alarming. All right, so obviously this price cut is aimed at boosting sales, but I guess another aspect is that NIO can also breathe a sigh of relief because the brand new Model Y refresh is just absolutely underwhelming. All right, so the Model 3 Highland is quite nice. All right, I talked about this, and the ET5 probably needs a revamp or I guess a refresh as well to fix some of the compromises and make it competitive again. For me personally, all right, I'm expecting Model 3 to have a big dent on ET5 and ET5T sales. However, the Model Y refresh, what kind of refresh is that, man? People online here in China are just going like, what the hell, Tesla? Tesla, are you trying to fool people? I mean, like, you increase the acceleration by 1 second. You add some LED lights inside the car, and then you change the rims, and then the dash has a new material, and you call that a refresh. So it is very underwhelming. A lot of people are saying, hey, don't buy this car yet. There might be a bigger refresh later on. So management, I guess NIO management can really breathe a sigh of relief that the ES6 and the EC6 sales probably will not be affected that big by the weak Model Y refresh. And you got to see why people buy the Model Y. The Model Y is quite old. It's like 4 or 5 years old now. And people buy the Model Y simply because some people like Elon Musk. Some people think that Tesla's autonomous driving tech is superior. You know, the build quality of Teslas here in China, domestically made Model Ys and Model 3s are quite good, actually. I want to say the panel gaps and stuff aren't as exaggerated as the ones made elsewhere. So I give them a plus for that. But then when you ride this car, a lot of people have been complaining that the suspension and all that kind of stuff is a little bit tough. Ride quality is really not there, especially if you compare that to a NIO ES6. So in that aspect, if consumers can compare the two cars side by side, they test drive it, understand the whole ecosystem, there will be a big portion of people that do choose NIOs. But what you're seeing is that the Model 3 Highland had a significant improvement on suspension and ride quality. If this is carried on to the Model Y, then that could also have an impact on the SUV sales, especially the ES6 and the EC6 sales. So with the suspension improvement and ride quality improvement on the Model 3 Highland, that will, in my opinion, impact ET5 sales going forward. However, the Model Y refresh did not get these improvements. So in my opinion, the Model Y refresh is underwhelming and will not impact the SUV sales for NIO. So of course, NIO is doing the smart move of cutting prices. Now, why doesn't NIO want to make these price cuts public? Because of course it's going to really piss off existing NIO owners that missed out on this. However, it's pretty much similar to the price cut that they did back in June, where they removed the free battery swaps. This is essentially the same thing. They're removing the free swap vouchers, 30 free swap vouchers, and then the 2,000 RMB car wrap voucher. So you know that's all converted into direct discount. This is obviously the right move. Price cuts to support deliveries and sales. I think going further, cut off the unnecessary freebies and just cut prices directly. And going forward, NIO might have to cut prices even more, especially if things heat up a lot more, especially with the Model 3 Highland affecting ET5 sales. If we see ET5 weekly registrations get below 800 again, maybe even like 600 or 500, then NIO's got to do something about that. So guys, remember, it's not like things are good or things are bad. It's always a gray. There are some things that are good, some things that are bad. You guys think I'm doing a roller coaster thing? Like, listen, some aspects are doing good, some aspects are not. Simple as that. We want everything to be doing good. However, sometimes that's not the case. All right. I really hope that with this price cut that sales can rebound, do a very solid, good rebound, especially ES6 and ET5 sales and 777 sales. 141 a week, just not that good. But we'll have to wait and see. And of course, I'm your boots on the ground guy. So very soon I'll go to one of these stores and just help out for long duration time. You know, I've been doing like sort of just helping out once or twice occasionally, but I want to like spend a solid 4 to 5 hours at the stores, talking to customers, introducing the cars, and do some more referrals like that, and also get you guys the up-to-date information about what customers want, how are things doing, their concerns, etc. So of course, subscribe and hit the bell. Price cut is definitely a move in the right direction. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.